What's up, everybody? Brian Wagner, lead content creator at Dragzine, and we're starting a new series. It's called the Pit Walk series, and my first victim is Stephanie Long here at Lights Out, or where No Mercy. It all runs together.
No Mercy, 15.
Wow. 15. I've been to a lot of these. It kind of runs together after a while.
They do. I get them confused all the time.
But what we're going to do is we're just going to wander through the pits and just kind of talk and learn a little bit about you and what's going on. So
right,
let's start walking.
Go.
So let's get it figured out here. The height difference is quite entertaining.
I'm a shorty.
Try to figure this out. So Stephanie, you weren't born into the drag racing world. You kind of appeared here with Donald.
That is correct.
What was that like? Like, where did you start out? Like, how did you meet him? Like, how did this kind of come to be?
So I actually met him through Linko Gym.
I'm sorry.
I know. I know. No.
Love you, Linko. Love you.
Love Linko and Jenny. But no, they actually introduced us, and he said, just give my man a chance. And so with a little persuasion, I did, and here we are. Yeah. And I was, Lights Out 5 was my first race.
I remember that.
Yes, Lights Out 5, and I was in the tower doing payout.
What was it like coming in? Because the drag racing's different. Outlaw racing is a whole different universe. What was it like coming into this universe? What was that like? Talk about that.
Okay, well, honestly, when I first heard that he was into drag racing, all I could think was RuPaul. I swear to you, that's all I could think, because I was in the dance industry. I was a ballet dancer, so that was the first thing that came to my mind. And then when my best friend and I drove up here for the first Lights Out 5, it was electrifying. It was just so intense. You could hear the cars down, had no idea what to expect, and it was earth-shattering. It really was.
It's a whole different world, isn't it?
It is. All of this, it is. And I've grown to just love it and everybody involved in it.
It's like you're part of a family you didn't know you had, right?
100%. 100%.
And the radial racing stuff, again, it's on a different level. You know, as we're walking through here, the pits, you know, and you come to this track before the event starts and it's empty, and now look at it, it's like its own little mega city.
It is. We're like our own little circus, actually.
Yeah.
We're our own little family circus of everything. Everybody has their own places, but we all come together and eat and enjoy it and laugh and play games, and it's all just fun. So
what's been your most magical kind of memory or experience since you've become part of the traveling race car circus?
Seeing some of the, I don't want to call them underdogs, but the more or less the underdogs make it to the winner's circle and win that Stetson hat.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That is huge. These Stetson hats, they're becoming harder to find, actually. I'm ready to start buying them back from some of the winners because they're really hard to find now. Like, I have to go months to make sure that we have enough for all of the classes.
Interesting fact to know.
Yes, it is.
And in the heads-up race in the small tower world, that's like, to have one of those hats, that's a big deal.
Right, and now the new big deal is to win one of those thrones.
Yeah. That
I found. We wanted to do something different in the winner's circle, and I was searching, and I said, these guys need to battle for these thrones, and that was the next championship, and so now that is the next coveted. And they've explained it to me that it's like they're a homecoming king.
Yeah.
Because they're getting crowned and they're getting sashed, and so that's what they tell me the experience is like.
Which is hilarious, considering
it is.
Most
considering
racers,
who we're doing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So we're walking through the pits here, and you got people like, Kenny Hubbard, the Kenny Hanna family.
Yes. Fantastic family.
Let's talk about some of those relationships you built with people like Kenny and those other people. How special has it been to really get to know these people?
Well, you have your immediate family, and you would think of them as like an extended family, but they're still immediate.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what you're going through in life, they are right there as if they were your blood brother and sister, right there. And so to have that connection with these people is indescribable. It really is indescribable to have the connection with these racers that we have, and not just one or two here and there, but 100% of the racers here. We're all family. We all know each other. We all know that we have to be there for one another.
And you've been doing this you know, you've morphed into Boss X. You become
11 years.
you become a character. You know, because you got like you know, back in the day, you've had to have watched the old Linko and Duck videos
Yes.
where it was like,
Yes.
I liken it to like pro wrestling promos.
Yes.
You become a character because honestly, let's be real. We all know that there's Duck and then there's Donald. There's two different people.
There is.
Is Boss X different than Stephanie?
No.
No. So you played straight up.
No. I'm 100%. I'm the boss at home. And you know, and Donald and I, when we do our videos, we're always on opposite sides because, you know, he's Stevie Fast, and I'm like, no, why? You know, that's just ridiculous. So but no, I just bottom line, I am straight up boss all the way around. You can even ask my kids.
So
I've actually been in the tower yelling at the starting line for them to get off the starting line, and they've been in the tower and said, "Uh-oh, the mom voice came out."
Mom voice.
So I just have to say, it's just been the boss.
So it's straight up. Yeah, 'cause it's always been funny to see the difference between Donald and Duck. Linko
and
is.
there is a huge difference.
Yes.
Now Linko's Linko.
Linko's Linko. Linko, I like Jim. I've had great conversations with him. I am still terrified of that man because those who know remember when he came in the tower that one rain out and everybody was drinking and Linko came in and used his dad
Yes.
voice. My soul left my body.
Yes, yes. You
When-
don't.
when-
You do not mess around with Linko.
When
at all.
Linko jokes, like he jokes hard.
Yes.
We'll put it that way. But he's joking. He's a nice
is.
guy.
He
But when
is.
Linko is being serious, you best tighten up because I really think he could unscrew my head and
He
like just
could.
take it.
He could. I would never cross him. He's like a bodyguard. So,
Yes, it's a good thing to
yeah.
have.
Yes, he is.
Well, Stephanie, our pit walk's coming to an end here. You've got to get back to go do the
What I
Boss
do.
X thing. I've got to go back and take some more pictures. Thank you so much for being my first victim and figuring this out. And make sure you follow more on Dragzine.com and check out Boss X and buy some stuff from her.
Yeah.